Everybody, welcome back to the Legends and Dragons podcast here at the Legends Lair, Hershey, Texas. Phillip,
Jimmy Klaus.
hey man, well, how's your week been going?
It's been amazing, dude.
School's back.
Yeah, school's
And
back.
I was a class of
They're gonna grow. Yeah, school's back. Yeah, the schools are back in. Classes are full. All the adult classes are full. It's just been great, man. It's been a busy week, but it's been exciting. It's been amazing. Yeah, man.
So last podcast, how about getting the rain? I was going to wait for it.
Here we go, folks.
No, here we go. So you were talking about people getting into hotel rooms.
Yes.
So for like months, right? Or like a month or
Really, they're doing this long term now. So housing has become so unaffordable. Like I think the last time I checked, the average a person needs to make to afford a home in the U.S. is $164,000 a year. Okay, there's a lot of people not making that. Me included.
Yeah.
But now these younger folks, instead of because the houses. Think about it, man. Even if you rent a house, $1,800 in rent, then you got electric and water and cable and. So what these people are doing, they're going by, they're asking these hotels what their monthly rate is.
Yeah.
And these hotels will give them monthly rates. And so they say, all right, well, hey, if you want to stay for a full month, it'll be $1,700 for a month or $1,600 for the month. All the electricity is paid for. The hotel pays for that.
Yep.
All the water is paid for. Hotel pays for that. All the Netflix and that hotel pays for that because you get that free.
And you got gym access.
Gym access for free, a pool maybe, and hot tub depending on the hotel.
The food in the morning.
It is, free breakfast, continental breakfast, and then, dude, a maid comes in and cleans up after you. I mean, come on.
All right, so let me get your take on this because we talked about this and your passion of not wanting to be on the cruise.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But dude, there's some old folks.
Yeah, that's how they retire.
They just heard the same thing. The same
Comes to an old folks home.
They're going on.
They go on a cruise, and because the cruise they have medical and staff on board that help them with their medicines and stuff. They're fine unless they're in critical care or something. Yeah,
Would you do it?
Yeah. Instead of going to an old folks house, absolutely. Yes, I would.
I don't want to go to. Hey, and if you guys have had your parents or elderly or somebody through the old folks home, we're not talking about y'all could just tune out because I don't think I could do it, man.
Yeah. So I always said that. I said I could never do it.
Yeah.
Ever. I could never put my parents in a home, right?
Yeah.
Until it came down to I had to. And here's why I had to, right? My mom had a brain tumor on her brain stem. It was inoperable, right? And so after she had her stroke, she wasn't coherent. She barely knew who I was. Someday she didn't. Yeah. She had she regressed to like a child, I guess you could say. Yeah, to say it. And she needed round the clock care. She needed shots and medication that was distributed by syringe. Yeah. I'm not a certified nurse. She needed her diapers changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Would you? Yeah, I see, but I don't know if I can.
So here was the problem that I got caught up in. It's like, what do? An at-home private nurse? Well, you're talking thousands of dollars, and if the insurance company will even cover that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So, bro, my hands are tied behind my back. I mean, what could I do?
No, my grandfather, he was played. I mean, like the last 5 months of his life. But I'm saying for me.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I don't envision myself being in the old hotel, man. But
it's not. But then again, it's not your choice.
I know
the situation arises, and you don't want to burden your family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Think about this. Let's say you're set in late 70s. Let's just God forbid happens, but something happens and you can't take care of yourself anymore. You need round the clock care. You would not ask Journey or Talon to quit their full-time jobs to come home and take care of you. You would not want that.
No, I wouldn't want that. And I wouldn't want that.
So at that point,
because, bro,
the old phone home is fine.
I see how they clean their room.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, bro.
Wow, man.
I don't need them care.
Oh, you crying.
They can't even make the flip bed. Yeah. Whenever y'all listen, when I'm dead, Journey and Talon, y'all go back and watch this. Make your flipping bed.
Right. Make your bed. It's one of the simplest things you can do.
You want to be cremated or you want to be buried?
Man, I don't care, dude. Is that weird? I don't care. I'm gone, so it doesn't matter. So here's the thing. Here's why I'm up in there. I don't care. I don't want to be a burden on my wife. So if cremated, fine. She can go spread my ashes if that's what she wants to do.
Yeah.
But if you bury me,
Go on.
you better bury me in my gi with my belt tied around my waist. No exceptions. Listen, I'm telling everybody, when I die at my funeral, don't put me in no monkey suit. Don't put me in nothing but a gi and my jujitsu belt. That's it.
Wouldn't you be cremating that too, though?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. But here's the thing with that, dude. So I'm on with the documentaries, bro. You gotta catch up to me, Jimmy. I watched this documentary of these guys in the 90s. They were as these two brothers, and they were taking the overflow of crematoriums, saying that they burn the bodies, and they were doing more than they should. They were stuffing like 12, 15 bodies when it should have been one.
Yeah.
Frying them all at once and then just putting ashes and then just sit. Bro, you were getting like 15 people's ashes when you thought it's your grandfather, bro. And it's like Mary Kay and all these other people in there. You know what I'm saying, bro? You have no clue.
Hold on. So what is in documentary?
I got to send it to you. I forgot what it was. It's a scandal. It's some scandal.
Really?
Funeral home scandal or something. Yeah, it's crazy.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I think it was.
And then in the same documentary, it's like, it's crazy.
How did they
Like,
get caught?
huh?
How did they get caught?
I forgot. They were making so much money. They messed up. They did something stupid and they got caught. And then at the same time, on another documentary, I went down because like after you watch the documentary, it's like, here's some shows you might like. I found another one. And this is a funeral home director.
Okay.
And he was telling all the lies, bro. All the lies, bro. Oh my God, I got scammed when I buried my parents. I got scammed, dude.
Yeah.
I wasted thousands of dollars, bro. Yo, there is no such thing. No matter what funeral home, that's their job is to sell you. Don't get this $3,000 casket. You need this $19,000 waterproof casket. There ain't no casket in the world that's waterproof, y'all. Not one. It's a lie. In fact, when people go to get their loved ones unearthed to move or whatever, they won't even let you watch because how damaged the casket is. There was a flood, I forgot somewhere, a few years ago, and it was so bad that caskets were coming up out of the ground.
Yeah.
And they're filled with water, man. There's no such thing as a waterproof casket. They just literally dogged you out of $16,000 for nothing to make it look pretty. All the wood's the same. They're going to upsell you, oh, this is mahogany, this is oak imported from Africa. No, it's not. It was built right down the street at the Home Depot lumber yard. They just used better lacquer and better wood paint and better stain.
What if
Go ahead. No, go ahead. If this is on a different documentary, let's be at the funeral.
Because here's the thing. Are you good at archery at all?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not good, but I'm okay.
This is how I want you to, when I go.
Yeah.
I want you like a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
Put me on a boat. But But I just want you, like, I want someone who's not that good.
I'm not that good.
Go get it done. I just want you to keep shooting. And I want people to just stand there like they're just like, don't make it the first time. You're gonna have to give it a couple goes, man. Just like missed.
Yeah. There you go. And then frustrate people. and then you should give me your phone. And after everybody leaves, I just thank them for coming.
100%. That'd be so awesome. Look at that.
So anyway, after that documentary about all the upsells, you guys get careful. Then I went down a bad rabbit hole. I don't even know if we should discuss this.
Not like that. Yes, we should. We should absolutely do it. I still haven't watched Poop.
Poop Cruise. Oh, you got to watch it, bro. It's great. And so then on the next one, this one was tough for me, bro. This one, the funeral home directors were, how do I start this? So the funeral home directors were in 2021, all of a sudden started in 2021. The funeral homes, how they inject embalming fluid is they have a machine and it pumps the fluid through the body. Okay. Well, these machines started breaking. one after the other.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the heck? It was breaking because there was too much back pressure and it could push the embalming fluid through the veins.
Okay.
So when they cut the body open, they noticed that they were clogged with these like octopus tentacle-like arteries, these growths. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
These are funeral home directors. They got no skin. Their job is to make money.
Yeah.
And so they all started saying, we didn't see any of this till after people started getting the jab.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And it's a whole thing on how that the COVID vaccine has started to
kind of eat away,
cause blockages and artery. Bro, it's breaking $3,000 embalming fluid machines. These machines are to pump embalming fluid through the body, through the system, so that it can preserve it.
Yeah.
And they're breaking.
Man, what are you watching? So that's
I have to send it to you. It's all the platforms, man. Yeah, I go down some weird rabbit holes, man.
Hey, no, I'm here for it.
It's crazy. So,
Because I'm kick your own right now.
So I'm gonna ask you, and I hope we don't get canceled. I don't.
It don't.
Did you get the jab?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. But I got the COVID shot though. And so this is the thing about the COVID vaccine, because, Miriam and I, with our cancer and everything else like that, I mean, we were talking to our oncologist, we were talking
Sure.
I mean, my oncologist, who is against like all of that stuff.
Yeah.
She, like, when she said, Jimmy, I suggested,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, I got it. But we, I mean, you don't know what you don't know, what I tell people.
That's right.
The thing that I didn't like during that whole process though was because I work for the government.
The forcing.
Is the forcing.
That pissed me off, dude.
Like, listen, make your choice, right? Yeah. So I made my informed decision based on what my doctor said.
Yeah.
Should I have? I don't know, man. We can argue about that,
Sure.
until I'm dead.
Sure.
But when you start making people,
Yeah, that's messed up.
that to me, where's the freedom in that?
And then here's my thing. It's like, people are like, oh, you're conspiracy theorists, but they can go look them up for themselves. If you research Bill Gates, he talks about depopulating the world with vaccination. Like, come on, man.
This isn't like a new. This isn't a new.
They're saying it in plain sight. Like, come on, man. And here's the thing. I'm not against all vaccines, right? Like, when I was a kid, I was born in 1980, so I got 6. Like, I got the polio vaccine and the rubella or whatever, the old ones.
Right.
But there was like 4 or 5 I got.
Right.
Kids now, I believe, the recommended dosage of vaccines before they're 15 is 72, bro.
So they mix them insane.
That's insane.
Like, you don't get 72 jabs.
Well, no, not once, but still spreading.
Yeah, but
dude, here's the thing. Oh, man, this is just my thing, man. People just got to do research on stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
We got to read inserts and see, man, like, that there's, I don't know, man.
Like, for me,
I'm on the fence, dude.
Well, for me, the reason why it was kind of like when my doc said it, I laughed because the military, dude, they inject, like, they gave me like the anthrax shot.
That's why you should be a mutant.
Dude, that's why I feel not whatever.
You don't get sick.
They gave me 6, so it's a 6 series shot.
Yeah.
They gave me 3, and then after 3, they were like, "Okay, well, we're done now." I'm like, "Wait a minute, you just preached to me that it was a 6 series shot. You give me 3.
What happened to the other 3? See, it's that kind of stuff that just it scares me.
And I was in the military, man. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go.
So I didn't take it.
Okay.
And because I was just like, man, and yes, I watched Joe Rogan. So you can say, oh, who's Rogan is? So I watched Joe Rogan, and I didn't take it. Not listen to him, but just him and the other doctors that were on. I decided not to take it.
Yeah.
My wife decided with me not to take it, even though her parents and everybody around us was heavily influenced. So,
or did they get the shots that are family?
Yeah, a family did.
Yeah.
And then Virginia had something. She got sick or she didn't feel well. Something. It wasn't, she didn't get COVID, but we had already gotten COVID. We had already gotten COVID and went through it. Like, it was like she was down for like 7 days. I was down for 24 hours. My immune system popped. I was right back up. Yeah. But I stayed home because the whole 14 days, and so she already had it. So this was later, and we're in the doctor's office. I'll never forget this. In her doctor's office, and doctor comes in and she was like, we talked to Virginia and she was like, what's the problem? She was like, oh, I haven't felt well, slight fever, just a minor cold or whatever. And a lady immediately says, well, have you got your COVID shot yet? And Virginia said, no, I haven't. And she goes, well, why not? And she goes, well, my husband and I decided against it. She goes, oh. She goes, sir, I need you to step outside of the room, please. I said, for what? She goes, I'd like to talk to your wife. I was like, about what? She goes, well, that's between me and your wife. I was like, well, anything you say in front of her, you can say in front of me.
Right.
She goes, no, it'd be better. I need you to step out of the room. I said, I'm not leaving this room.
Yeah.
What are you going to say to my wife? And she started saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. And Virginia needed to take the vaccine. I mean, forcing it.
Yeah.
She's like, don't let your husband have you make bad decisions. I'm like, oh, F you, dude.
Yeah. Don't
talk to my wife like that.
There was a lot of craziness that went down with the whole COVID thing. My belief is that, of course, the whole world went crazy.
It did go crazy.
I believe that it's the money of this world, the powers that be. It was just a test run. I think it was just a test run
to see if they could control us.
For something else is going to happen.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
Did we learn our lesson? I hope so.
I hope so. I won't fall for that crap again.
Yeah.
Mandate mask. Call me whatever name you want in the book. I'm not wearing one.
There you go.
Ask me why, Jimmy.
What?
Because they don't work. Yeah. Masks don't work. Ask any surgeon. Ask any painter. Well, what would a painter know? You get an I-95 mask, the government recommended mask against COVID. Yeah. And you have a painter, an actual painter who does this for a living, a professional painter, and ask him to paint that mask all day. They'll laugh at you. Why? Because 2 hours after he has that I-95 mask on and he's painting, whatever color he's painting, when he takes that mask off, that color is going to be all in his nostrils.
Yeah.
Now, COVID particles are 100 times smaller than paint particles. So you're telling me that mask is going to protect me against COVID, but not paint going in your nose?
Yeah.
Get out of here. The actual mask to prevent against COVID is one of those chemical masks that you can get at Home Depot. They're $150. Yeah. They seal around the nose and mouth, and they have 2 air canisters out here. And I'm not even sure that would stop COVID.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just a chemical mask for like paint and stuff like that.
There was some crazy stuff that, like funeral homes making, only a limited number.
Yeah, that was so dumb. Imagine you not being able to see your loved one, dude. They're locked down at the old folks' home, man. They're dying alone. COVID caused more deaths than anything. Not the actual COVID. Yeah. What COVID caused. Suicide rates went up 1,000%. Child abuse went up 600% because parents are at home. They're so stressed out. They can't go to the office. They can't work. They can't go to the gym to relieve stress. They can't go to jiu-jitsu. Yeah. So, let's take it out on the kids. Horrible.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of all the conspiracy, which I don't believe those are conspiracy, by the way.
Yeah, no, not at all.
However, let's talk about
a lot of conspiracy theories, baby. Let's go. Down the rabbit hole we go, baby.
Listen, I love Bella. I love her to death. But she has some conspiracies. She has some ideas as well. But you've been sending me some flat earth stuff, man.
Yeah, so here's the thing. And this is funny. Like, everybody asks, do I believe in flat earth? And I tell them the same thing. I tell you the same thing. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. And here's why.
Tell me. I will look.
Here's why.
Tell us.
You either believe that we're on a ball hauling thousands of miles an hour through space, and we're going, dude, right?
Yeah.
And we just came out of nothing, right?
Yeah.
Because the Big Bang Theory is what created the universe by all the scientific experts.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So you can either believe that, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I wasn't there. I've never been up to space. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I know that the stars haven't moved in thousands and thousands and thousands of years. In thousands of years, the Egyptians can go outside and tell you exactly where Orion's belt is, and we can do the same thing today. But if we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour rotating around the sun. There is no way those stars could stay in the same spot. It's impossible. It's impossible. I mean, I'm just saying, but I don't know.
Hey, drop some comments.
Yeah,
You flat
it's fine. You flat out and that 5%, I don't know.
I just want to know.
And here's how I got into this.
Yeah, how'd you get into it?
Because I saw somebody saying the earth was flat. I was like, you're a moron, dude. You're an idiot. The earth is round, it's an idiot. And, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, there's no way people think like this. And so I look it up, and there's a whole group of people that think like this. And then their whole thing is, we'll try to debunk it. And so then you go and you start researching, you're just like, okay, well, I have no idea. So I'm not that. So that's the universe part.
Yeah.
That's the universe part. So you can either believe the Big Bang or the universe. And everybody's like, well, you know, the space missions and they have live feeds from the telescope, and that's fine. And that's fine. But here's the thing. Neil Tyson deGrasse, right? He's one of the leading experts for space, correct? Can we agree on that?
I agree on that.
He says that you cannot see the curvature until you're 135,000 feet above the Earth. But yet you have people claiming that they see the curvature at 40,000 feet, which is inaccurate. It cannot be both ways.
I think what did I say? 51,000 maybe? The YouTube?
Well, they did that weather balloon where it went up to like 90,000 feet and they did it without a fisheye lens, and it showed that the horizon was flat and right at eye level. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. Now, here's the other thing. In Genesis, the Bible says that the earth is stationary and has a firmament. As above, so below. The water's above. They're saying the water's above the firmament and the water's below. And that's why the sky is blue.
So
Now listen. Now hold on. I know when you think that, you laugh.
No. Go ahead.
When you look to every single religion on the earth, every religion, they all have this same model in their religion that shows water above, water below, a firmament. I'm just saying, dude, I don't know. There's so much out there. I don't know. I've never been. Jimmy, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm smart enough. No, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
So if God created the heavens and the earth,
Yeah.
I would think he would create it to where this is just my thought. I don't know.
What are your take on ghosts?
And here,
What are your take on ghosts?
hold on, hang on.
Okay, yeah.
And then this week I sent Jimmy numerous aviation pilots. Now I'm not smart as an aviation pilot. I don't know. These are pilots that fly aircrafts. Big commercial airlines, jet pilots. There was a helicopter pilot there. And they all said that the earth was flat and that they fly according to a flat and stationary plane. And that it couldn't be any otherwise. It couldn't be otherwise. They have never, ever, no matter how high they got, they have never had to account for the curvature of the earth or dip the nose of the plane to go around the earth. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not a pilot, Jimmy. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm listening to these people.
Listen, I'm fascinated. I am listening.
I'm listening to these people.
I am fascinated by
And I don't know. I have no idea whether the earth is flat or not. How can 3 pyramids line up? If we're hauling ass through space, 3 pyramids are lined up to 3 constellations, or 3 stars perfectly, and they never move. They're dead center to less than a milli degree, dude. Like, that's insane. That's insane. We're talking thousands of years ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
It could be flat. I'll tell you this. I don't think we've ever been to the moon. And here's why.
Go ahead.
Every scientist you talk to or expert out there will tell you about the Van Allen radiation belt. It starts about 100 and something miles above the earth, and it lasts for like 2,000 miles or 4,000 miles, and then you come out of it. The radiation poisoning that a human being would get to go through that, it would kill you, dude. And there are people that like not NASA, but other scientists that like, even be like, yeah, there is no way a human could pass through that.
Okay, so you don't believe we
I don't believe we went to the moon because all the footage. You're telling me in 1969 they picked up a phone and was like, "Hey, Houston, 250,000 miles away, we're on the moon, but today we still can't get a clear satellite at J-Lo except an award in New York when the Oscars are in L.A." Give me a break, man. Give me a break. So come on, man. Come on, let's talk about satellites, Jimmy.
let's talk about satellites.
Let's talk about satellites.
Okay.
All right.
Do you not believe they're satellites?
I believe they're satellites.
Okay.
I don't believe they're orbiting the Earth.
What do you believe they're doing? Why do you believe they're satellites?
See, how come okay, you know that there's supposedly with every space station there's supposed to be what, 4,000 or 5,000 satellites, right? Orbiting the Earth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. In every single space station we have recorded, you don't see one of them things floating by. Not one. Not one.
Because the space station is higher than those satellites.
Bro, you should be able to. We can see lights from Earth. We can't see a satellite orbiting, bro. There's 5,000 of them. Hang on.
Okay.
And if satellites are doing what they're supposed to, relaying messages to your cell phone, why does 99% of the Earth's communication ran with cables underwater, under the ocean? Why? If we can bounce signals off satellites, why do we need these cables ran underwater? Please explain that to me. Why, if we have 5,000 satellites orbiting the Earth, how come you and I lose our signal when we go in the mountains or in the woods? Explain that to me. That doesn't even make sense. I'm climbing a mountain. I'm getting closer to the satellite, but my signal's getting worse? Come on, man. Come on, man. That don't even make no sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
All right.
So that's what I'm saying. Out of all that, I don't know. I have no idea, bro.
Have you ever gone outside and see the horizon, star to star? The horizon. And you look up and you see that satellite go? Have you ever seen a satellite whiz by?
No.
Never.
I've never seen a satellite whiz by.
I have.
Never.
Dude,
I know there's satellites.
Yeah.
I know there's satellites.
Yeah. The next clear.
But I don't think they're orbiting hundreds of miles above the Earth.
So, all right, let's talk about satellite.
I'm gonna put you on another rabbit hole.
So you're out the satellite.
Google satellites, weather balloons.
So what do you think they do? You think they just go like that, the satellite?
Google satellite,
We don't think that they go around.
weather balloon. Google satellite, weather balloon.
All right, guys, you heard of? Go Google it.
There's a satellite that crashed in a farm just 2 months ago. And the family like, they're calling out a satellite, right?
Yeah.
Attached to it, huge plastic balloon.
Okay.
Why? Why does a satellite have a balloon on?
Maybe it's
Then you look into NASA. Why does NASA, you know who is the largest holder of helium gas? NASA.
okay.
What you need helium? What do you need helium for, man, if you're not filling balloons?
So you've never been on a cruise, though, right? Then, all right. But you watched the poop cruise, and then so you're on this cruise,
Yeah.
all right, and you see the horizon.
Uh-huh.
So you keep going towards the horizon.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we just fall off?
Huh? That's because that's not that. I don't have that answer because it's not an edge. Apparently, it's enclosed. It's an enclosed system, so you can't fall off. That's impossible.
So we're like in the Matrix, is what you're saying. Like a simulation.
No. I wouldn't say that. I just say we're enclosed. I think, and this job just, like I said, man, you got to do research, man. You got to do research, man. There's an admiral in the 1920s, dude. Okay, you got to remember, man. This is the 1920s. Admiral Byrd went on this Antarctica expedition. Okay, and he came back and said there are lands well beyond that no man has ever seen before. Well beyond, lands with beautiful flowers and trees, past the frozen ice. he was gathering to go back. They shut his expedition down. There is a treaty signed by all the nations that you cannot go explore Antarctica. You can go tour it with one of their tour guides, but you cannot go explore it on your own. Now, why would that be? Now, I'm just saying, look this stuff up for yourself, bro. I'm not making this stuff up. I looked this stuff up. Amble Bird, he was an explorer. So this was in the 20s, right?
Okay.
So then they come and they do this thing that you can't go explore in the 50s and stuff. But so it's supposedly an enclosed system, right? It's enclosed. Our lands are on the inside, and then there's supposed to be lands on the outside. What you're talking about is when the boats are going and they're going, and then they, it's like, well, when a boat goes out to sea and it's getting, lower and lower, it's going over the curve, right? Because they say that our circumference of the earth is 25,000 miles in circumference. So at that level, scientifically at that level, for every 100 feet, I believe, or no, 100 feet, I forgot the equation. Sorry, I'm going to have to look it up. For every 100 feet, the earth should curve 8 inches. Okay? If it's 25,000 miles wide, for every 100 feet or 100 miles or whatever it was, the earth should curve 8 inches, right?
Okay.
So, so when you see things go away, you think, oh man, they're going over the horizon. They're going over the curve. But a Nikon 9000 camera will prove that that's not right. If you could zoom in and get closer, you'd see that boat didn't go over anything. It's just our line of sight. We can only see so much.
This is fascinating.
It is. It's crazy. And bro, once you get in it, it will mess you up, dude.
So,
because that's your field is the air stuff.
Yeah.
And you saw these pilots, bro. They weren't BSing.
I saw some laughing. Like, if you were to ask me, I would be like, yeah, man, the Earth.
Yeah. I get it. But man, I'm just saying, it's crazy. Think about that.
What is your take on ghosts?
On ghosts? I believe in ghosts. I believe that there are trapped souls. Like, obviously we're energy. When we die, obviously something happens, where we go somewhere, we can't stay where I want, and energy doesn't die. It just, it just transfers, doesn't dissipate, it transfers, right? So we're energy. So yes, when we die, we have souls. So I believe that, yes, ghosts are trapped souls that either had unfinished business or maybe needed to watch out for something, But I also believe in angels and demons, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe that angels can come down and they could be what we could say a ghost. Maybe that they're watching over us or a love.
The Bible does say that we all have a guardian angel.
Exactly. So, and the Bible talked about giants, man, and you can look this up. They're finding skeletons with 7-foot femur bones. 7-foot femur bones. Why isn't this on the news? Why is this in the Smithsonian Museum? They're covering it up.
Do you think the government's locking that down?
I think for years, I think people have been trying to repress what's happened. You know what I mean? Think about this, man. I think that there were civilizations before us that were way more advanced than we are now. Way more advanced.
You think so?
I absolutely believe that. Because when you look at some of these, like the Egyptian pyramids, when you go into some of these chambers, I just dig a lot, man. I just go down these holes, and they have these archaeologists, and they were showing the limestone, and they put the flashlight on the limestone, right? And in the same piece, there are no seams or nothing. This is one big piece of limestone. In it is quartz, and they put the light on the quartz, and you can see a little bit through it, because it's foggy, and then it lights up. I mean, bro. To put those two pieces, limestone and quartz, together, like in a perfect block like that, melting our feet, bro. Advance. To this day, we can't replicate the pyramids. We couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And the Bible talks about giants. So if you had a 7-foot femur, and think about this, there are pyramids all over the world, and now they're finding that there's pyramids in Antarctica under the ice. Come on, man. They're hiding something.
Yeah.
pyramids all over the world. In every single pyramid, including the Grand Canyon, hieroglyphics all over the walls. Large men carrying lions like they were kittens. You see the lions have manes. They're carrying them like kittens. If you had a 7-foot femur and could pick a lion up like a kitten, don't you think you could be able to pick those big ass stones up and put it together?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean,
I know they didn't roll them things on logs, bro. I know that didn't happen. I know they didn't cut them stones with chisels, bro. I know that didn't happen.
you know, I would love. I need to go out. I would love to see the pyramid.
I would, bro, but they won't let us explore. But that's just the thing, man. They never let us explore. It's always shut off. You know, you can't go. There's parts of the Grand Canyon you can't go around. There are huge caverns, underground tunnels, caverns with Egyptian etchings inside the Grand Canyon. You'll never hear about it. We're not allowed to go in. You try to go, you'll be met by government. You try to go explore Antarctica on your own, good luck, dude. You ain't getting no. But there are people who push the limits, dude, who will fly a plane over. Just look up Admiral Byrd, man. He talks about it. The 20s, dude. So it's crazy. And so he says there's land beyond, they call it the ice wall. That's what contains the oceans. Is an ice wall. That's another thing, bro. Water always finds level. Always finds its level.
This is fascinating, man.
Just saying.
It says this again.
So much.
What's your take on UFOs?
Man, see, I'm. Here's the thing, bro. I'm up in the air about aliens.
Really?
Okay.
You know what I think?
If aliens are real,
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. If aliens are real and there's hundreds of millions of galaxies out there, God can't exist.
Yeah.
Can't. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that rattles my faith a little bit.
You okay? Yeah.
We got to be honest. If there's other life and other alien forms and all, you know, then there's no way that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That God can't exist, or the God that we know from the Bible is a made up tale. Then there could be another creator, but it wasn't that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I don't like to go down that route.
Yeah.
Or you believe that God created the heavens and the earth and all creatures alike, and then
I believe that aliens and whatever. I just think that they're just nothing but demons manifest.
That's what I'm saying. Demons and angels, yes.
Yep.
But not an alien from the planet Zorg coming down here like War of the Worlds or whatever other alien movie we see, like Independence Day.
Yeah.
That I don't believe it.
Because we tried to make the devil into some pointy head, some pointy horn, red dude with a fork and stuff.
Yeah.
That's not him at all.
No. Dude, I mean, beasts exist, dude.
Lucifer.
Yes.
He was the top dog.
Yeah.
With the light. He was a beautiful angel, man.
Yep. Man, this is not even a martial arts podcast today.
That's right, though.
I like conspiracy theorist podcast.
Dude, there's some.
All right, so just for the record, I'm not a flat earther. You know, I just don't know. I'm just not going to say I'm smart enough to know, because the more you guys look into it, this is the crazy thing. The more you try to debunk flat Earth, the dumber you're going to feel, because you have no answers for any of it. For any of it.
Do you think that we were just fed, like that we indoctrinated, if you will, school, and school said, no, the earth is round, and we just believed it because someone had told us?
I think so. I think NASA was the first one that did that, because before NASA, if you even look to this day, the UN, their logo is the flat Earth map.
Well,
it's so crazy that they use that in their logo. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, when I read stuff like that, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it could be, we don't know, bro.
See, the problem that I
okay, all right, let's just say, all right, let's go back real quick, to Lucifer, right? What's his entire job? To deceive, right? What does NASA mean in Hebrew?
Oh, is it? It's Steve. Yeah.
To deceive. Hold on.
Okay.
So, why would they lie? Why would they lie? Well, if you came out and said, well, we're a ball hauling ass through space at 1,000 miles an hour with millions of galaxies, and we just came because a Big Bang exploded and we came from nothing, I just got you not believe in God, didn't I? Didn't I? Because you can't do both, Jimmy. So think about that.
So let's think about Earth. Okay. And the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So the sun is,
They say it's local.
okay. So
Think about this.
if we were 1 centimeter closer to the sun, we would burn up. The science,
But that's what they tell you.
and
That's what they tell you.
Footies.
That's what they tell you. And then they say, oh, well, if the earth was flat and the sun's local, and so the model, you'll have to look this up. It shows how we get the equinox and everything and how the seasons happen, and how it shows how Antarctica gets 24-hour sun, out of the butts of the year and all that good stuff. We'll get into that in a minute. Our years and our calendars messed up too. And so they say, well, if you shine a light on the flat earth, then it would be sunny all the time. Well, think about when you're driving at night, right? In a dark road, and then you got the street lights that are going down. Is the whole street lit up? No, it's just where the light is lit up, and it's dark, then it's light, then it's dark, then it's light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can have a flat surface and shine a light on the wall and still have other parts of the wall be dark. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that part could be true. You just never know. Dude, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm smart enough to know. Call me an idiot. I don't care. I just don't know. But
Yeah.
if Lucifer,
Okay.
if his job is to deceive the world,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be a great way to do it with NASA and the spinning globe Earth ball that we're
I can't disagree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't disagree with that, because in Matthew, Jesus even says that the king of this world is Satan, is Lucifer. Not saying he's well. I mean, you got to go read the gospel.
And here's another thing. People say, oh, well, okay, if you believe in Big Bang, you have to believe in evolution.
No, I don't.
I don't believe in evolution because if evolution is exactly what it is, it evolves, always evolving, right? Always. So why did it stop? Why did evolution stop? If we came from the ocean and crawled on land and became apes and then got into humans, how come we still got fish? How come there's still lizards? How come all the monkeys haven't turned to humans? Yeah. That doesn't make sense. Or we had a creator who created each species on Earth in perfect harmony with whatever their job was to do on the planet. I tell you this, guys, 1,000 times, God's not an idiot. The human body is made to heal itself. If you chop a tail off a lizard, it will regrow it back. You think that was a fluke? Or is that intelligent design?
Yeah. No, man.
I'm just here asking questions, people. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, dude, think about that, man.
I like the inquisitive mind.
Every mammal, every animal, every living plant, every bug, every organism, every bacteria on the planet has its purpose. Yeah.
Well, and then we can go back to like the COVID shot. We can go all the way back. What did people do before that? Now, granted, I'm sure the average lifespan was probably different at that time.
Now, see, that's what people say. Oh, well, people didn't live long back there. Well, man, go read your Bible.
Right. And
people lived 800-900 years back then. So where did we go wrong?
Well, then I started living so long that God had said, yeah, you got to outlive past age 120. I think it's 120 because y'all a bunch of clouds out there.
Yep.
So, yeah, man.
And I don't believe, yeah, man. I think humans have been here a lot longer than we think.
Yeah.
It has to. Yeah, I think so, bro. And no matter what you believe in, the flood happened.
Yeah.
It happened.
Lots of evidence.
There's evidence, and it's in every religion.
Yeah.
That's what's great. It's in every religion. And so that's what's great. And the good thing is in Jesus is in every religion.
Yeah.
They just call him a different name.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But we know that he walked the earth. And so that the flood happened, and
we know there was a crucifixion because it's well documented.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, but man, so I don't know, man. So when people ask, do you believe in flat earth? Man, I used to not at all.
Let's talk about this thing.
But before I dig into it, bro, I just don't have the answers, Jim.
Well, when Jonah was swallowed by the fish, was it a whale? Like
Exactly.
What? Like
There are fish that are 10 times our size in the ocean right now.
Yeah.
Do you realize we haven't explored All right. All right.
Here we go.
If we're on a spinning ball
Okay.
and the core is magma, liquid lava, let's go back to third grade,
Yeah.
right? The further you, or the closer you get to the middle of the earth, wouldn't it be hotter? The closer you get?
Yeah.
So why is it when we go to the ocean, the deeper we get, it gets colder? And shouldn't that water be boiling hot?
We haven't even explored the deep.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Ocean.
That's what I'm saying. We have no idea. Human has no idea. None. You talk to Neil deGrasse or Neil Tyson deGrasse, whatever. He will even tell you the Earth's not even round. It's pear-shaped. What? It's oblique shaped. It's kind of fatter at the bottom and smaller at the top. Wait, what? Come on, man.
Not perfectly round is what he's saying.
Yeah. So, you know, you got a lot of people saying a lot of different stuff, man. I just don't know. I've never been to space. I don't know.
What about Bigfoot? What do you think about Bigfoot? Think Bigfoot's out there?
I mean, I think there's big gorillas and apes out there.
You think big Bigfoot's walking around though? I don't think so.
Man, I don't know.
It's probably the same thing to me, in my opinion, is alien talk.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's some
Demons. It
out
looks
there.
like, yes. You know,
doing some stuff.
and then also, peyote's a hell of a drug, bro. There are people that go out there and, trip balls and say they see stuff. So who knows, man?
Tell me.
Who knows?
You're right. There's a lot to this world that we don't know.
And I want you to look at the stuff we talked about today. And then come back and go, oh my God, you're right, dude. It's crazy. There's probably a lot of stuff crazy.
Well, it's kind of like, when you think about the evolution of our world, if you will.
Yes.
And I mean by that, by the government and the finances and stuff. I mean, think about when we started getting taxed, or when we started the creation of the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
Or
the central bank. The Rothschild. Yeah, man. It gets crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because what do we do as a society before all that? Like right now, your money is just nothing but a number.
That's right.
It's just nothing but a number in a bank account. Like, how many of you are holding right now, like, let's say you have $750,000 in your investments. Yeah. How many of you have that cash right now? Yeah. No, you don't. It's in the
Here's the thing. We shouldn't pay to live here on the planet, man. We should not have to pay for fruits that grow for free on the trees that God provided, dude. We shouldn't have to pay for vegetables that the sun and God provides for us, dude. It's crazy. We've got it so backwards. So we should literally thrive. And man, I believe in these old communities they talk about, like the City of Gold, Atlantis, and what's the other one in the rings?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Those people lived great, and they grew vegetables, and they lived free, and it was, man.
So and of course I have no biblical evidence, if you will, in this. This is just my opinion. It is why what the kids and I talk about, we like to bounce ideas. We like to have these conversations that we're having now. Is God has a playbook.
Yeah.
Like the enemy has a playbook.
Yep.
But it's opposite.
Yep.
Of what God's done.
Yep.
For instance, right? If you believe in Genesis, and if you believe the Nephilim, and you believe in what Philip's saying, the 7-foot-long femur and whatnot, that it says the son of God, or the men of God, right? It says from Genesis, and there's a big debate on what that means. Basically impregnated women of the earth.
Yep.
So you have these giants.
Yep. So God had to destroy the giants. That's why he did
flood. That's why the flood. But so what did God do though? God sent the Virgin Mary.
Yep.
So you have the opposite.
Yeah.
You have the opposite of the giants.
Yep.
You have the Virgin Mary.
Yep.
Who gave birth to Jesus.
Yeah.
Right? You have your opposite side.
Yeah.
Then you have God, and you have Jesus, right? So Jesus is then tempted by Satan. Why would the Son of Man be tempted by someone who has been created, right?
Right.
Why? Because Satan right now, I won't give him a lot of credit. You got to know your enemy, though. But he has the power over this world for now, until the end time, and listen, prophecy, I'm all about prophecy. You can't believe in the birth of Jesus, the virgin birth, and not believe anything else.
Yeah.
You have to go back to Isaiah and Jeremiah when it talked about Jesus being here.
Right.
Everything that God has for us, the enemy has the opposite.
Yeah.
For instance, and I was talking to my daughter about this, who has, in my opinion, she's a beautiful singer. So she said, Dad, what if I wanted to smoke? I mean, she likes to throw these
Gotcha.
like the questions like, what would you say?
Right.
And I would say, well, that's your choice. But you know the health, you know all the benefits. And think about this. You have a beautiful voice from God.
Yeah.
What does the enemy want to do? He wants to take that away. How does he want you to do it? By smoking. And then you have that wrestling.
You want to. Something down. Gosh.
Well, like, you got to understand, my kids anyway, they like to bring me the ridiculous topics we can talk about.
Yeah.
Like, which I'm okay. Like, sure. What about drinking? Oh, yeah, what about?
Yeah.
Everything that we were created for a purpose, the enemy wants to do the opposite. I mean, think about that.
That's right.
Think about it. I mean, I'm telling you, right? Why are you depressed? Why are you all? Oh, no. And we can get into science behind it all. There's reasons, but if you are saying your gift is to help people, well, what's the opposite of that?
Yeah.
Try to keep you awake, keep you isolated.
That's right.
Keep you 100%. Though I'm just saying.
That's right, man.
Man, isn't it? Dude, we have almost hit an hour of just talking about
conspiracy.
Well, yeah.
Flat Earth. Oh my God.
But listen, man.
That's crazy.
Listen,
go look it up. It's nuts.
Well, there's a lot of stuff on this earth, man. There's a lot of stuff, especially with our government. Like, not just our government, like the world government.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, when you start reading it, like the book of Daniel, you start reading the prophecies in the book of Revelation, and you start seeing things like the birth of the new Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah.
There's a birth of the new Holy Roman Empire. Like, go look right now, and they signed this treaty, I believe, in 2008, I believe. And look at all the, like, Romania, you have Bulgaria, you have all these countries now that are the new Holy Roman Empire that are with it.
Crazy, man.
I'll tell you, man. And then,
crazy time.
And then I can talk about the Vatican, where I think the Vatican is.
See, I think there's a lot of secrets held in the Vatican they don't want us to know.
100%.
I think there's a lot of stuff they don't want us to know. Because listen, man, there's books missing out of the King James Bible.
Yeah.
There are books missing out.
And there's a reason. Have you West Huff? I think it is West. I forget the guy. I'll sing you something.
Yeah.
He goes. He is that. This is his forte. He'll explain why there are books that they're out there.
Oh yeah.
But that didn't make the cut. It will tell you because
it's crazy.
I think it's like you have to have, if I remember correctly, you guys can fact check me too. Go look them up. I think you have to have like a account, like a three account.
Yeah.
Like me, you, and Greg.
Gotcha.
Right? So, hey, you wrote that.
Right.
This gym here. I wrote the same thing. You wrote the same thing.
Gotcha.
Okay. Gotcha. Clever. So the book now, it might only be you that wrote it.
Yeah.
But no one can.
Yeah.
Pinpoint, like, okay,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I think the Vatican's hiding some
I think the Vatican
dirty secrets, bro.
I think the Vatican's hiding some stuff too.
Crazy, man. I mean, you never know, dude.
To our Catholic listeners, I'm just saying, I think the Vatican is hiding a whole lot.
I think so too, man. That's very sad.
And I've been to the Vatican,
and they got it. Don't they wasn't all the gold
They hold lots and lots of gold.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't know how much gold they have because
Why you need that all that gold?
do you remember when Elon said that they were going to go to Fort Knox for it? What happened there? Do you think we have gold in Fort Knox?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Sure, it'll be.
Now, China just uncovered a gold mine. They found a mine with gold in it that's worth like $30 billion. Like it's going to help them out for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Where at?
I don't remember, but there's gold all over the world, man.
We should go, man. Try to like some shipwrecks.
Facts there.
What happens, man?
In fact, there's ancient, and this is what I love like learning about old stuff. On it. You know why? This is just one so-called theory, but you know why the phases of the sphinx, the human faces, you know why their noses are all messed up?
Yeah. I think I may have learned this before, but I don't remember.
So all the kings, basically, this is what I read. Africa, way back in the day, was the most thriving country in the world. Had the most gold, the most knowledge. People would seek to come in. I mean, bro, how to grow the best crops and vegetables, and had the most knowledge on medicine and nutrition. And so these people would travel and they'd come in and they'd learn about this. Well, Africa also had the most gold. Well, when other countries started finding about it, they came and started purging Africa, almost robbed them blind. And then when they robbed them of all their gold, Persia did it, and there's a few other countries did too. And when they ran out of all the gold, what they do? Start enslaving people. So the reason why the noses were shot off, what's the most distinctive thing you can see on a person for their nose? And so the faces that were on the Egyptians and stuff, those were black faces. Like they were 100% black faces, and they destroyed that to try to hide history. Is that not crazy?
I believe it, though.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
Africa used to be the most thriving. We're talking about like back the Egyptian time, but like everybody from all over the world came to Africa to learn about history and knowledge in the world. Like they were the kings and true queens of the world, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. So crazy the more you dig into. And that's why the faces on the Sphinx are shot off. Because they don't want people knowing they were black kings back then. Isn't that nuts, dude?
Man, what's wrong with you people, man? Hey, speaking of you people, thanks for
Thank you for listening to our crap.
Yeah, for an hour, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. And we probably talk about this for another hour. Hey, you know what? Join us next week. We'll talk another hour.
Yeah, crazy stuff. And look up, man. Just look it up. Like I said, I don't believe in it. I'm not saying that it's definite. I'm just saying at this point, I don't know. They've confused me so much. I don't know, man.
Go look all that stuff up, guys. Until next week, go like and subscribe.
Os.